Hello, my crafty friends. If you're watching the replay, thank you, and I'm glad you're here. Um, I'm not going to get started for a couple of minutes because there's nobody here yet. So, um, where was I? Need some paper. Just a minute. Here we go. Hi, Brittany. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to try out this green Wink of Stella. I've never had any Wink of Stella, and this one was clearanced at Hobby Lobby. I went in there to find these copper gems that Tanya had gotten, and they had one package, and this was the only gems they had that were clearance. This one package of these, so I got it. So that was good. I gotta figure out how to open this thing. Here we go. And the writing's small. I can't read it. So hi, Barbara. Anyway, it says push. I don't know. Oh, you squeeze. Hi, Sherry. You opened my package and loved it. Yay! I'm glad, Brittany. I hope most everything you can use. But like I said in the letter, if there's something that isn't your style, you can pass it on to someone else. Wow. Okay, so this. Oh, I bet you have to take that little thing off. Let's see. I don't know. But it's not working, so there's got to be something else that you do. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Whew. Yes, I think I can use it all. Well, good. I'm so glad. I can't wait to see. Okay. Okay, this is not so great. Maybe it's why it was clearanced. I mean, it's leaking. Let's see if we can. Have y'all used this stuff? It's a pretty green. Well, the reason I decided to try it was because it was green, but yeah, that's not good. See, it leaked out into here. So I don't know. It is a pretty green. Hi, Julie. I don't know if I actually even said hi to you, Barbara, but I'm glad you're here. Yeah, well, this is green sparkle, which, I like green, so that would be good. But it's I don't know if anybody else has had trouble with it making a mess like that. Anyway, um, hopefully I can use it enough to be worth it. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it. I may have squeezed too much to start. I may have. Store it upright in a jar. Well, I'll store it upright right there for now. Lisa, hi Lisa. She says I've used them in the Spectrum Noir version on coloring pages. Did you have any trouble with them leaking like that? Oh, I missed Teresa coming in. Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you're here. Glor. Okay. Yeah. Point point up so it won't leak. I've got it pointed up right now. Anyway. And I did manage to find one of these. I was telling Brittany that I went and looked, and they had this one copper sheet for 99 cents, and they didn't have any other ones marked down. There was hardly anything marked down in my store except some stamps. A lot of stamps were marked down, but not much else. And I asked the lady about it, and she said, I think we started marking stuff down the 1st of January. So she said the reason you're not finding it may be because it's already come and gone. So there's that. I found this at Tuesday morning. I was over there looking for something for the puppy. And it says it's 20-minute studio abstract art for beginners. So I thought it'd be a fun thing for us to play with. It was on sale, so it wasn't expensive. And it's, supposed to have everything in it that you need. So I like that. Okay. Getting it open is not very good. Okay, here's a little scraper thing. Here's their instructions. And you're supposed to be able to make 4 pieces of art with this kit. So we'll see if we can do it. Okay. There's orange and pink gelatos. And there's gold, like, what do you call those things? The things that you can make dots with, like this. That's what this is. And everything is taped into place. There's a brush. And this is whipped spackle. Whipped spackle. Dimensional gold, yes. Hi, Candy. I'm glad you're here. It's been a while. Good to see you. You're going to teach in a little while. All right. Well, have a good day. I hope it goes well. Okay, so there's that. And I'm just going to move this out of the way. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put it all back up in there or not. Okay, so here's the supplies so far. And this is pigment powder. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think you put it in the spackle. That's what it looks like to me, but I don't know. There is, looks like magenta, yellow, and cyan. Basic pigments. I could be wrong about the colors. It's kind of hard to tell. But it's a pink, a blue, and a yellow anyway. Some kind of pink, blue, and yellow. And then here's our little scraper thing. And then it gives you 4 boards to do your art on. So you can make 4 pieces of art with everything you need, supposedly. And it was on sale at Tuesday morning, so I think I paid like $6.49 for it. So if that sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Hi, Kimberly. Good to see you. Hi, Mindy. I'm glad you're here. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm glad you're all here. Okay, let's read what it says. Gelato's colors. These creamy acid-free color sticks glide vibrant color onto projects and blend beautifully with or without water. Gelatos are extremely versatile. Use them with your own stamps, stencils, or blended with water for misting. Whipped spackle. A heavy textured gesso with a consistency of icing. Use whipped spackle to create dimensional texture applications without the added weight of heavy gesso. Mix with gelatos or pigment powder to add vibrant color to your project. Other tools you might need: a shallow dish or paint palette, a cup for paint water, newsprint or drop cloth. Okay. Let me get a drink real quick. Hi, Riri. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Okay, first thing it says to do, step 1. Prepare your workstation with all of the components included in this kit and a shallow dish and a cup of water. Cover your workstation with newsprint to make cleanup easy. Using gelato, step number 2. Well, let me get water. I have water. It's just in a jar. There we go. And then shallow dish. Just a second. Let me find something to do the mixing in. Okay, we'll use that. Oh goodness, Riri. That would do me in for the day. I don't even have any bleach in my house. I use vinegar and hydrogen peroxide instead of bleach. Hydrogen peroxide kills germs at least as good as bleach and has no odor like the bleach or the vinegar. So that's what I use the most. But so my laundry just doesn't stay very white because I can't use bleach. I have big reactions to it. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead. I don't know that it's really necessary because I've got this, but let's just go ahead and stick something under it. We're just going to work on one canvas at a time. This is their examples of the abstract art they did with this kit. Yeah, I have never used bluing, but to be honest, we don't have a whole lot of whites. Hannah has white shirts. So if they start to look dingy, then bluing's a good idea. but we don't have very many whites. I don't wear white. I have a white nightgown. That's about the only white thing I have. Oh, there's supposed to be a little spatula, but I don't think I got a little spatula. No, I did not get a little spatula. So, making sure. But I do own, let me find it. Where did it go? Here we go. I have one of these. We'll use that instead. Hi, Beth. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Now then, let's see what else it says here. Okay. Using the gelatos applied directly to the illustration board. You can apply large areas of colors or small dots. Use a wet paintbrush to spread the color around and let it dry. Okay. So let's do it. And I don't okay, let's just I'm more of a pink person than I am an orange person, so we're going to use more pink. I do like them together, so okay. And a wet paintbrush. My other jar definitely has dirty water. So let's rinse this again in this one. It was staining in a jar of water. I don't know if y'all do that. Leave your paintbrushes staining in water. I know you're not supposed to, but these are paintbrushes that I use for glue and gesso and stuff like that. They're not like special brushes. Okay, this is not. I think I got it too wet to start off with. Okay, I don't think I have enough color on there. Let's just do this. Okay, let's add some more. I'm not liking the wet paintbrush plan, so we're going to do a baby wipe plan and see if that works any better. Hi, Barb. It's so good to see you. Beth says, yep, if in doubt, add more. Yep. All right, let's. Okay. Nope, we need more pink. I'm not sure why the orange does such a better job of covering than the pink. I'd like for it to mix a little bit, but it's not mixing. And I think that is not the gelato's problem. That is the whatever this board is. Okay. So we've done the first step. Well, it's actually the second step, using gelatos. Let it dry. I'm going to use the heat gun because it'll dry faster and maybe that'll help it flatten back out. Hi, Pam. I'm glad you're here. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. Another way to use gelatos is to scribble them onto a palette and then pick up the color with a wet paintbrush. Yeah, we're going to call this done, though. For now. We got 3 more boards, so. Okay, let's see. Use the spatula and put some of the whipped spackle into a shallow dish or part of the packaging left over from this kit. Add some of the pigment powder to tint the whipped spackle. A little goes a long way, so use it sparingly. Mix well. All right. And we have a blue, a yellow, and a pink. Let's see what it says next. Okay. We may do a little bit of each one because when I run out of this spackle, I don't think there's enough spackle here to do 4 projects, but there might be. Maybe I'm over I'm thinking about overusing it. So let's do a little bit less and do some in each color. Okay. That way up maybe I'll still have enough. Okay. Boop. Okay, that's probably plenty. We'll start with this one and see how it goes. Boy, that's bright, isn't it? Okay, let's just go ahead and put this one on there. Okay, here's my little texture thingy. Let's put some. Okay, this is, you have to wipe everything off in between colors or it's going to be a mess. So we're going to, all right. Now then, let's do a little yellow and then we'll add the blue last. Okay. Okay, the yellow pigment doesn't go as far. But because what we have on here is orange and not yellow, I'm going to go ahead and use it just like this. Okay, I'm just going to use my palette knife for this one. Okay. So far, I think I'm making a nice, pretty mess. Okay, let's see. Let's add some blue. Okay, come on. My fingers are not wanting to work very well. Okay. Okay, this blue is really dark. But I think that'll be a nice contrast to the brightness of the pink and the yellow. So we're just gonna use it like this. Um, let's go ahead and okay. This is what we have so far. And I'm going to just do this for kicks. I don't know if that was a good plan or a bad plan, but it's a little bit more interesting now. So we're going to call it a good plan. I'm the same way, Julie. That's why I thought it would be fun to play with this, because it's not something that I really do much. Um, okay. I'm going to pick this up and change pages so that I don't maybe get it even dirtier. I guess it really doesn't matter what the back looks like, but anyway. Anyway. Okay, let's see what it says to do next. Step 4, smear the whipped. Okay, did that already. Let it dry. Okay, I guess we're going to have to use the heat gun again. Barbara says, it's definitely abstract. I keep trying to look for shapes. Yeah, me too. I always want it to be something. I don't know how long this will take to dry. Okay, let's see. I don't know how dry that is, but the color's not coming off on me. So we're going to let it cool down and we're going to be happy with it. The next step says spread a bit of the gel paint, that's this, on your project for extra shimmer. Again, use the texture card to swipe, smear, and create texture. So we're at this step right here, just adding in some gold. Okay. It's warped pretty good. Okay. All right. Well, it feels dry enough, I think, to go on. So, trying to decide what to do with the gold. Oh, good grief. It's oozing. I'm not pressing down, I promise. Okay. It looks like a sunset on the water with reflections. Could be. You're right, it kind of does. Trying to decide. Now you got me thinking about that, and so now I don't know what to do with this. I was just going to throw some on. Now I'm trying to decide, should I try to do something with it? Something specific? Let's just do this. And then so there's that. It is a nice gold. I'm not huge on gold, but in this instance, the gold looks really good. I'm happy with gold. But if I was going out and buying some of this paint, I would probably buy copper, of course. And that would have looked good too. But now the sun is shining on the water. Yeah, there you go. So there's that. And then it says the next step, which is the finishing step. It says finish by adding final details with the gel paint. You can create dots, lines, even words. For your next project, try doing these steps in a different order for a unique look. It needs framing now, yeah. Well, I'm trying to decide, do I want to add some dots and stuff to it, or are we happy with it like this? Words, Julie says. Oh, but my handwriting is horrible even with a pen. With this, it'll be even worse. What words do you want, Julie? Pam, I hope I said hi to you. Well, I mean, I know I did, but I said it while I was drying, and I don't know if you heard it or not. But glorious sunset, she says. That's a lot of words, a lot of letters to write on this. Okay, should the words be at the top or the bottom? I'm thinking they ought to be at the bottom, but I'm going to wait and see what y'all say. Maybe I'll just say sunset. I don't have to write so much that way. No words, Barbara says. Well, I'm kind of, that's kind of what I tend towards because I'm not big on, I'm not the person who feels like you have to have words on everything. Um, I do want to play with the dots, but I don't know that I want to do it on this one because I think I'm happy with that. Um, so let's put the lid on this, and then we're gonna um, ink around the edges to make a what do you call it, like a frame or something, sort of. I just think inking around the edges is going to make it better. It always does. Let's see if we can. Okay, I don't think that's quite enough. Quite enough black around it. Let's find some what is the word I'm looking for? Okay, let me see if I can. Do we have like distress crayons? Yes. Okay. Let's try this because I bought these things. I need to use them. So I may wish I had just left it just the ink, but anyway. Okay. Now then, I don't know if this is a good plan or not, but I'm going to go ahead and get it damp so it can so it doesn't look like crayon. I guess that's the thing. Okay. Hi, Jacqueline. So good to see you. She's doing dishes and lurking. I need to do dishes, but if I was doing dishes, I couldn't be here. So I guess it's good that I'm not doing dishes. Okay, so here we go. Here's our glorious sunset. We'll write that on the back. We'll name it. Okay. So there's that one. And let's set it aside to dry. Oh, where's that? There we go. Thank you, Barbara. So let's go ahead with another one. And this time we're going to put the gold between the gelatos and the pigment and see if the pigment can pick it up and move it. I'm not going to dry it in between the pigment and the gold. So we'll see if how that works. We're going to try something different because we have 4 of them. So I guess you could leave, white space. I guess you could leave white space, but I'm not good at that. So, and if you don't know already, I'm telling you, I'm not good at leaving white space. Okay. We're going to skip the brush this time and go straight to the, it is, but it's softer. It's softer and it's water soluble. Okay, I like the look of this better than when I did use the brush. So we're still going to have to add more pink. The pink, I think, wipes down too much. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll just let the other. Yeah, it feel gelato. This one anyway. These anyway feel they feel like lipstick or something to me. But they're this is called mango actually, by the way. This color is mango and this color is bubblegum. Just in case you want to know. Okay. Let's go ahead and dry it real quick. Hi, Sana. So good to see you. Glad you're here. This was a kit. Yeah, let me find it and show you. This is what it was. I got it at Tuesday morning. And it's a kit to make 4 abstract art pieces. And let me show you the examples they have. Here you go. See how they mixed the pink and the pink and blue and made a purple there? I really like that. I also like this one where there's a whole lot more pigment and it's not all mixed up real good. And here they added in some white. So I like all of those. Anyway, it's called 20-Minute Studio Abstract Art for Beginners, and it's a Faber-Castell. And let me show my first one to those of you who haven't seen it. This is the first one I did. And I used that blue really dark, so it's a very dark blue. It looks kind of black on the screen, but around the edges is black, but this is blue. And so now we're going to play I've never used gelatos that way, Lisa. I need to try that. We'll do that on the third one. Kim was yakking with her mama. That's okay, Kim. Okay. Now then, let's think how we're going to do this. All right. We're going to use this. It's supposed to come with a little spatula, but mine didn't have the spatula in it. So I just used this one that I had. Don't want to waste it. Okay, we're just going to put the gold on like that for right now. And we're going to mix up some colors. No, well, I'm not going to dry between the gold and the texture paste. That's what I meant when I said I wasn't going to dry it. I think before I do any other colors, I'm going to just see what it looks like if I just use the blue. Because it might be enough pink and orange. We do love you, Sauna. I'm glad you feel loved in here. You're important to us. Okay, now I tried to put quite a bit less this time. We'll see how that goes. Oh, okay, it's purple. It's not just blue. It's got blue and pink in it. So we're going to go with that. And we're going to put some on like right here and right here and right there. Okay, and then let's find that texture thingy. And see if we can do something. The big ones I don't think do a whole lot. I'm trying to get the gold and the blue to kind of interact with each other. Okay. Now then, at least for these two, I want to pretty much stick to what they gave me. So we're gonna try an experiment here, and we're gonna put some white in here and add some water to it and see if we can get it to mix with these other things a little bit better. That was too much water. We're going to go ahead and try it here. I don't know. Okay. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you're here. So this is what it looks like here. Let me see if I can get a little closer so y'all can see a little better. Sorry. That'll lighten it up a little bit too. Okay, so here's this. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to use this edge right here. This is what I've been using. Now I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to go across here just I think that might have been too much. I should have just done it in one line and not everywhere. Okay, so let's we'll just fix that. Okay, now we got some of it scraped and some of it not scraped. You didn't type fast enough, Barbara. Sorry. Anyway, I like it better like this. If you liked it better with lines all the way down, I'm sorry. I apologize, but you got to, the lag makes it hard for me to know things like that. Okay, so I like this. And should I add a little of the pink or the yellow to it? Maybe some of the dark pink like I had on the other one? Or should I just put some gold dots and let this be this? And of course, frame it with black. What do you think? Just gold dots or some more of the pink texture paste stuff? Julie says. Barbara says she likes some of the darker pink. Do you want me to add some more of the dark pink texture paste to it? Or and then add gold dots? Or do you want me to just leave it like this and add gold dots? Beth says more pink and yellow and then gold. Barb says gold dots and frame. Barbara says then the gold dots. Some of the pink and then gold dots. Okay. I'm going to use some more pink, and then we'll decide if we want to add some yellow. I have other texture paste, so if I run out before we get the other two done, that's okay. They don't give you a ton, so. Okay, let's get the pink. More darker pink, but only a little bit. Okay. Use it or lose it, Beth says. I think I am going to use a stencil to put that on. I got a new stencil while I was at Tuesday morning too. I think that's a cool stencil, so we're going to stick that one on there. Okay. Now this is not really dry, so it might end up, I don't think it might end up changing what's underneath it, if that makes sense. Okay, just a second. I hope this isn't too much pink. That'll mess things up for y'all. Get off the stuff that's really goopy at the edges. I bet that's true, Beth. You could also use scrape some pigment from your pastels or from your ink tints blocks or pencils. Okay, this is kind of goopy, so I want to make sure that I get the goopy off. Okay. Normally I'm not that big of a I don't worry that much about cleaning my stencils normally, but okay. So here's this now. Oops, sorry. Y'all can't see that. I forgot I zoomed in. Oh, that would be pretty, Julie. Okay. So do we need to do some yellow? Um, I'm glad you like it. Hi, Christine. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Trying to decide if I want to add. I think I just want to add gold after this. Oh, circles for yellow, Beth says. Okay. Okay, let me look, see what I can find. But we do need to dry this before we do that so that the stencil won't mess up what we've already done. Where did I put that? Here? Yes. We will use this stencil right here because I haven't used it yet. So, yeah, it pops, doesn't it, Teresa? Oh, do you want circles? I was thinking this, but this would be dots, not circles. Um, but that texture paste is so thick, you can't use a like a lid to do it. You have to put it on. Um, does that make sense? We would need some kind of a stencil. We could also do this right here. But I was thinking, like just some circles right here. Teresa likes it like it is. Let me dry this and y'all tell me what you think. Should we use this? Should we use some of this? Or should we try to find something else to do circles with? But let me dry it while y'all are thinking about that. Okay. Oh, bye-bye, Candy. Thanks for coming in. Barb says use the stencil you have and just a few of the circles of it. Okay. Okay. Let's let this cool down a little bit. These bow real easy. As thick as they are, you wouldn't think they would, but they do. Okay. Let's make some yellow. We'll use those circles. Lisa says, I like the small stripe area for the size of paper you're working on. Yeah. So does that mean you don't think I ought to add any circles? They call it, okay, let me find the paper. Let's see what they called it. Some kind of board. Illustration board. It's what it's called. Okay. We had a lot of pink left over last time, so I'm going to go ahead and just not do as much yellow. Actually, maybe not even that much. Because we do have 2 more boards to use some of this on. It's kind of like paper, like if you glued paper to chipboard. That's what it feels. That's what it's like to me. It's just canvas board would do well, yeah, but it's just like paper glued onto a chipboard. Is basically what it is. I think I want the yellow to be brighter. Okay. That wasn't the best thing for me to get to use as a palette, but Okay, just a second. Um, I do clean my stencils when I use texture paste stuff, but not for other ink or regular paint so much. Okay, let's see if we can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clean this as much as I would like, but we're going to try. I just really wanted the dots, not other bits of stuff. Okay, we're going to call that good enough. Hi, Miss Allie. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I kind of wish I had left it as it was. But I'm going to cover it with the gold, and I think it'll be okay. But we didn't know till we tried. So try it again. They just call it pigment powder. There are lots of brands of pigment powder. And this is Faber-Castell. And that's all it says, Faber-Castell pigment powder. So Barbara says, see, I really like that. Just 3 circles. I would have 2, Julie, but the circles really meant to be there in my abstract eye anyhow. Now put a dot of gold in the center of the yellow. Well, I was going to just touch some gold over the pink and the yellow, and then put dots, maybe around everything, like I was doodling the dots. Um, let's see how that looks. And I'm trying not to get it down between, but I'm getting it down between anyway. Okay. This gold doesn't really want to be used this way. Um, so that may not work. A dry brush. Yeah, I may try that. I may try that. Let me find a dry brush. Okay. See it. It's going down it's going down in between there too. And I guess that's okay, but it's not what I wanted. If I wasn't using this kit, I would use like a gold a waxy stuff, and it would do what I want it to do better. Hi, Leah. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm learning. That's what it looks like right now. I don't know if you can. Okay. I'm gonna I'm just gonna scrape some of this down here. We'll just put that on there. It won't hurt anything, and then we won't have wasted it. Okay, let me fold this over so I don't get my hand in that gold. Thank you, Barb. Ooh, her Temu order just arrived. I got that. I signed up for their email list, but I haven't bought anything from them. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide. I was thinking of, going around these things with dots, but Beth said to just put dots, 3 dots in several places. And I like that idea too. I like that idea too. Oops, don't roll off. I think I'm going to dry it and use the black. And then add the gold. I'm not sure. It's a Boston-based company. Okay. Well, I'd be willing to use it then. I assumed it was, from China, so I hadn't done anything with it yet. Yeah, let's try it first. Brittany says, Timu is not a scam. I've ordered from them 3 times. Pam says, some stuff comes from China, but it's primarily based in Boston. And Teresa says, it was on our news here that it had already outperformed Amazon and Walmart for drop shipping. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense, Allie. She says the products are probably from China, but the headquarters is in Boston. Okay. Now our dots. I am going to go ahead and put a dot right in the center of these, as was suggested. I don't know if that It's funny because it sounds like little kisses and it makes little kiss-shaped dots. And I obviously do not have them where they are the same size. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and okay. I'm not putting them too close to the edge because I want a thick black around the edge. That tube the gold is in, does it open up? Maybe you can refill it with copper when it's empty. Yes, it does. It does. Okay. I'm going to set this aside and try to let it dry naturally because I think these dots will hold up a little better. I'm going to beat them a little bit so they won't be spiky. There we go. In case you didn't know, that takes the spike away. So I'm going to put it aside. We'll come back and do black around it later. And for those of you who weren't here when I started, this is the first one I did using the same supplies. The 3 dots in black. Okay, Beth, I do want to let that dry first, but I'll try to remember to add black to those big 3 dots. That's a good idea. I think that'll look nice. Okay. Now then, trying to decide. I think I'm going to start out with this one. Just using that gold and painting. Oops, sorry. Painting this gold to start with. Okay. All right, we're going to turn the page here. Do you mean like a playing card? Oh, let me see what Leah said. Is it a card, a game card? No. These are, they call them illustration boards. It's like white paper glued onto chipboard. It's a kit that I got at Tuesday morning. This is what it looks like. It's called 20-Minute Studio Abstract Art for Beginners. So that's what I'm using. Okay, let's draw this real quick. You're welcome. You have that kit. Well, there you go, Leah. Go for it. Time to get it out and play with it. Okay. Somehow it's like my light has shifted. I don't know. Anyway, here's the gold on there, just a lot layer. This is really kind of translucent. I mean, it wants to be dots. It doesn't really want to be used as paint. Okay. Now let's play with gelato. Okay. We'll go ahead and do some orange too. Oops. That broke off. See? So they're softer than crayons, but they break like crayons. Okay. We're going to use that. And now my good old baby wipe. Oh, boy, that wipes it right off. Didn't intend to go that far with it. Okay, let's add some more pink over here. Well, I would try it, Julie. I would try it. Okay. There's that. That's kind of boring, isn't it? Okay, let's try it and then we'll move on. Okay. Trying to decide what to do now. What do I do now? Let me look for a different stencil. Because the stencils are fun. But we're trying to keep it abstract, and you know, I'm not that great at that, so if we're going to do that, here we go. No, wrong one. I like this one, but we've also got this one. So what do you think? A or B? B or A? I guess you can do whatever you want to it, Beth. But other than stencils, I was planning to just use what they gave me. Okay, this is A. This is B. Okay. We got A's and B's both. Maybe I could do one, some of it with A and some of it with B. Two different colors. Let's start with this one. And no, don't do both. Okay. Well, I'm trying to decide if I used this one, my thought was I would just go over the whole thing. But if I use this one, I end up with these lines. I don't guess that's a big deal. I like this stencil, but I don't like the lines there. You know what? I never like the lines. Anytime I use this, we are going to fix it. We're going to fix it. It's mine. I can do this. There we go. Nip it in the bud, Beth says. There we go. Get rid of this. Because I never like using it with that. That's why I don't use it often, because of that. Okay, we're going to use this. And I'm glad you agree, Julie. Hi, Janet. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Now I got to decide what color I want to do that with. Okay, I'm going to let y'all tell me. Yellow, blue, or pink? Because I'm going to do the whole thing with one color, because I'm going to probably have to use the rest of this to do the whole thing. Thanks, Allie. Me too. I'm glad I don't know why I hadn't thought about cutting that off before, but anyway. I'm going to do whatever y'all say. I'm going to see if y'all will, if more people will choose the one I like or not. Julie says, I've been looking up Faber-Castell pigment powder and nothing comes up. So they don't sell it separately. Oh, well, that's a shame. But there are lots of places to get pigment powders, Julie. There's Brushos. There are a lot of them. My question was, I'm only going to use one color of the texture paste because I'll probably need all of this to do this. Do I want to do it the blue or the yellow or the pink? Teresa says blue. Mica powders are pigment powders too, but they are specifically sparkly, and these are not sparkly. Teresa and Julie both say blue, so that's what we're going to go with. All right, we're going to turn this over and work in here because can you use Pearl X powders as well, or do you need gum arabic or something? No, this will be the binder. You could use Pearl X powders, yeah. You do need some kind of a binder with them, but this has the binder in it. Okay, where did there it is. We're not going to have to give up texture paste for the last one. I've got texture paste I can use. Okay, now, second question. Let me get these for you to look at. Light blue or dark blue? Or do we try to get something in the middle between the two? Thanks, Teresa. Light or dark? In the middle, Teresa says. In the middle, Beth says. Medium, Lisa says. Okay, everybody wants me to do it medium, so we're going to try. We're going to try to do it medium. Okay, we're going to start with that much because it gets darker fast, so. No, I think that's in the middle. I think it is. Okay, I think we're going to call that good. Okay, we're not going to be able to get the whole thing. So we're just going to have to do what we can here, and we're just going to let that be good. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, yay, Julie. I'm glad it's not buffering anymore. Okay. I do not remember where I got this. I want to say it was Tuesday morning, but it might have been a thrift store. I'm not positive. Um, I don't I don't know for sure. It's been a while. I've had it a long time. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to what else I want to do with this because I kind of like that it didn't fill it up completely. Um, that makes it look even more abstract that it's not perfect. Does that make sense? I'm going to dry it and think. Okay, Teresa sees an angel, and I'm not. I can't see it when I look at it directly, but if I look on the camera, it looks like the angel's right there. Is that where it is, Teresa? Okay. I'm trying to flatten it out a little bit more without messing it up. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, I can see that the wing right there. Yep. Very cool. Okay. Let me set this aside for a minute. These are going to take a long time to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and put the black on it so we can see what it really looks like. I'm going to start with ink just like I did on the other one, and then I'll add the I'll add some of the crayon. This makes the edge stay really dark. Okay, now then, my crayon. Here we go. Come on. My fingers are not, They're not working so great today. Okay, let's see. The black's not going on as good this time. We may have to do something else. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a black smudge. Okay. Uh-oh, I hit a dot. Which dot is it that I messed up? Oh. There we go. Okay. Beth wanted black at the circles. I am not sure this is what she had in mind, but when she said it, this is what came into my head, and I like the idea, so we're going to go with it. Okay. Well, let's get our little baby wipe. There's my black smudge to prove it. Yeah. Hi, Sherry. I don't know if I realized you were here before this or not, but I'm glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to clean this stuff off my hands so I don't make more smudges. I think I can actually take that off. No, I can't. Okay. Okay. Now I got to go around the circles. I forgot that. That is not going to be as easy. Just a second. Let me think. I have Q-tips somewhere. There they are. Make the smudge into a heart. There you go. Now let's see if we can do the wet the black around this. Okay. There's that one. I don't think I like one heart though. I think we need three hearts. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so there's that one. I think I'm all right with that. I kind of wish the hearts weren't there, but 3 hearts makes me happier than 1, so. Okay, let's go ahead and make this one dark, around it, and then we'll decide about how we're going to put gold on it. Okay, we're going to try this a different way this time. I'm going to dip this in the water and then put it on and see if that makes it. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Now then, do we want to add any gold to it? Do we want to brush gold over it like we did the pink and yellow on this one? It just barely adds a little. That might be good. Very likely, Teresa says. Okay, Teresa. Let me dry this real quick. A little more just to be safe. I don't want to smear that black. Okay. That's really not, that doesn't look as the black. I think I like it better doing it the other way, but we're going to just fill in some places where where it needs to be filled in. Okay. Okay. Now then, some gold. And my dry brush is no longer dry, so now I got to find another brush. Gotta find another brush. Okay, let's try this one. I'm scared. Can you tell? Y'all are probably out there saying, stop, stop, don't add any more. And I'm not paying any attention because I'm still adding. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's what it looks like now. So do we want to add anything else? Do we want to add any gold dots or just leave it like this? Random gold dots. Okay. Trying to decide if I want to add any more or not. This is what I've got so far. Mm. Ooh, that was way too big. Okay, we're going to call that enough. because I tend to overdo things like that. So, hey, Malia. All righty, here we go. Okay, so we've got 3 of the 4. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to tap this one too. Okay, I don't like the point. I don't like them pointy. Okay. Did you see my large comment above? I read it, but I didn't read it out loud. Yes, Julie, I saw it. She says, I just told hubby about what you were doing and said, wow. He had his hand on my shoulder and said, warn me next time. Your wow electricity went right through to me. I'm glad you got him to take your extra electricity. Because there's a lot of, at least around here, there's a lot of extra electricity right now. Okay. I'm going to do the gelato on the palette and then the wet brush technique on this one because I've never tried that and Lisa likes to do that. So let's, well, this gelato doesn't even want to come off. It doesn't even want to make up very much. Huh. That's weird. It's sure not being cooperative. Let's use this one. You have to go in 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, see, that's nothing. Okay, let's just do it this way. These gelatos are not very happy to be used that way. Let's see if we, since we've got stuff on it, what we can do just like this. Yeah, that it's probably this paper, but it doesn't really like that method. Is there an easy way to I'm wondering if you're saying draw abstract flowers, to do abstract flowers? I'm sure there is. Um, I'm just dipping it in the water. So that's easier. Let's do this one that way again. Okay, now then let's. Okay. I like that. It worked pretty good dipping it in the water. I didn't know if it would or not, but it did. That actually worked better, or it gave me more pigment than any of the other ways I've done it. So I'll try to remember that from now on. Okay, let's go ahead and put these up because we're done with those. Yeah, the colors do go good together. That was a good choice. I'm really don't use bright colors like this a lot, so I'm really enjoying doing something completely different from normal, from my normal anyway. Um Now what to do on top of it. Okay, let me find some more texture paste. Turn down my heater. Oh, okay. Oh, texture paste. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh. Let's see, fiber paste. Molding paste. I think these are all dried out. Okay, let's see. I made molding paste. Y'all remember modeling paste, whatever. Y'all remember that? And then I've never touched them again. So looky there. It's hard as rock. Okay, so now we know, even though these things supposedly seal, it still dries out. So I've got a whole bunch of these that are probably worthless because I made a bunch of different recipes. I don't know if y'all remember that. No, it's like rock hard. It's like rock hard, Brittany. I don't think water would do anything at this point. In fact, um, I'll be happy if I can just empty those out. Okay, I've got other stuff. Let's see what else we can find instead. Oh, I know I've got some other texture paste around. Gel medium. Oh, okay, we're going to do this instead. Let me get another palette. Hmm. That's why you save your lids off of things. Why you save your lids? So you can use them and throw them away and not have to clean your palette. Okay, we're going to use some of each of those colors. I'll try it and see, Barbara and Brittany. I will, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. Okay, this is iridescent medium. Okay, let me find the other colors. Where did they go? Here we go. We're going to try them all. I like that when it came to the pigment powders, they gave us an extra color, the blue. So whatever we do with this, it's going to be shiny, sparkly. Okay. We're going to play with this one. We're going to play with this one right now. Okay. Let's scooch that back over and do the pink. That's one thing about pigment powders. You can put them in almost anything and use them. So. Julie says, I tried the texture paste with embossing powder and it worked just the same. Very cool. Huh. Okay, scooch this back over. That was a little thick right there. Let's take some of that off. Okay. All right, now the yellow. It takes a lot more pigment for the yellow to be saturated. But I put more pigment in it, but it's not as bright as the others, but we're going to just go ahead and use it anyway. Okay, no telling what this is going to... Okay, now I'm going to do something that probably I shouldn't do, but I'm just telling you, I'm going to go across like this, even though it's gathering up a lot of gunk and mixing it a little bit, but I think it might be interesting. Okay, I think that looks really cool. I'm glad I did that last little scrape because it mixed the colors, and I don't know if y'all can see that, but I really like it. Okay, now I got to clean this. Set that down. Move this to another page. Oops. Okay, we're going to do this and see how much we can get off like that. Now we'll use a baby wipe on it. Gonna make a sandwich. Sandwich sounds like a good plan. Okay. All right, that book is used up. Where's my other one? Okay. Oh, hey, Dana. I'm glad you're here. Let me show you what I'm doing, Dana. We're going to wait on this to dry some anyway, so I'm playing with this kit. Somehow messed up my camera. Sorry about that. It's a Faber-Castell kit called 20-Minute Studio Abstract Art for Beginners. I got it at Tuesday morning. They had it clearance priced, and so I went ahead and bought it. I don't know what the regular price is or when you find it somewhere else. But anyway. Bye, Julie. I'm glad you were able to be here as long as you could. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see the subtlety of the colors in this. I really like that. It is shiny though. I mean sparkly or iridescent. Hi, Sue. I really like it too. And I'm just going to put black on it and leave it. But it's got to dry first. And then we'll put black around it. Let me show you get the other ones out. This is the one we did first. This is the one we did second. This is the one we did third. And then we're working on this one. So it's kind of a set, I guess. Although I wish, see this one doesn't, it looks out of place because it has the really dark blue and the other ones don't have dark blue. So that's my only negative about the process so far. I wish I had used a really dark blue on at least one more, then the set would look more like it belonged together, but it's okay. And I really like the dark better anyway, but okay. So let's see. Let me see if I can dry this. The dots will have to dry overnight. So this one's the gold is still kind of sticky. I hope it will get unsticky after it really dries good. Yeah, I don't think I'm adding any dots to this one. Well, this would be a great kit for you then, Sue. Yeah. Okay, let me move these and we'll dry that one. I didn't I didn't know how long it would take to do this. So, it's pretty much taken up my whole time just to do this. So, that worked out really well. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Barbara. I enjoyed it too. It was something different. I like to do something different. And I think it's cool that, you can get 4 pieces of art out of this and still have everything but the texture paste. I have plenty left to do more, so. I'm glad you thought it was a good way to spend the time. I did too. I enjoyed it. That's tacky, but I think it'll still be okay to do our black. I'm going to start with this. Actually, I think I'm only going to use this on this one. And I'll just put it like this. Because I don't think that crayon will work well over this. Ooh. I really like that. Okay, there we go. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Lisa. I'm glad you came. Okay. There. Okay, now we can show all of them off. There we go. There's our $6 project. I think that was worth the $6. I think it was worth $6. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I like them. Part of me wants to go over more of this with black, but then it wouldn't match the others. So we're going to stop there. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I haven't looked yet, but I will. I haven't been on Facebook as much as I should lately. But I will go look at them when we get off here. That'll be good. Okay. Thanks, Barbara. Yeah, that's my favorite one. I like the first one and the last one. I really like both of those. These two they're okay, but I really like these two. So so that was fun. That was fun. Oh, I need to put this. Well, is that dry? Yeah. Okay. I didn't want to put it up till it was dry. Not that it matters around here. It's been so dry. I tell you, Saturday and Sunday, the last 2 days before today was so windy. It was like gusting up to 70 miles an hour, blowing dirt everywhere, and blowing furniture over outside, and it was horrible. And then yesterday evening it decided to rain a little bit, just a tad, but it ended up raining mud because of that. Oh, my car is hideous. Um Anyway, I gotta go wash the cars before I pick Hannah up. So it was very, very high wind. It was bad. It was scary. Hannah was supposed to drive home, and I didn't even let her drive home. I was like, no. She's like, no, thank you. Thank you for not letting me drive home. Oh, goodness. Anyway, that was fun. So these are the stencils that I used. I didn't use this one um, to its full glory. It doesn't really even look like it was this stencil, but it was. Well, they said they were, almost hurricane strength winds. In fact, 70 miles an hour is hurricane strength. It's just a low hurricane, but it was really, really bad. And it was just dirt in the air. In fact, Hannah took a picture. I don't know if we can, let me see if I can find it. I mean, if I think she sent me a copy of it. No, she took it with my phone, so it'll be on here. Okay, you see this? That is the sun. Usually we have beautiful orange and yellow and pink and purple sunsets. Nope, just dirt. That was Saturday. Anyway, it was really yucky. Okay. Well, I think I've done what I set out to do and enjoyed it. And I appreciate every single one of you for coming along and being here with me. No, it's not good for breathing, Barbara. That is true. Even the dog was having allergy issues with it. He was snorting and coughing. And of course, he was out in it more than I was because he wanted to be outside. But yesterday, he did not want to be outside because yesterday was even worse than Saturday. But Saturday, he wanted to be outside. But anyway, yesterday, he was happy to be in the house. Love you all. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.